Prize.
Like I said, 10 years is a long fucking time. But nigga, we went through a pocket where it was just dumb shit for a couple years, so it didn't make it that hard.
Man.
Like 2016 was some bullshit. So
I started last time, so let's get somebody else to start this time.
I'll start.
You gonna start? All right.
My first album, number 10, I had to give it to her. It's like I only picked one. Did I pick one R&B album? Yeah, I only picked one R&B album. I gave it to Danny Lay. To me, underrated album. Like I said, I fuck with. I still bump this album to this day. Production on this album is fucking insane, my nigga. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That the money they put behind this chick is ridiculous. And she got a nice little vibe to her, bro. So
the Ice Cube sample. Number 10 for me was Childish Gambino, because of the internet. Where do you even start when you talk about Childish Gambino? Dude is just a solid. He hated the fact that people call him a backpack rapper, but that's basically kind of how it felt. He had some solid mixtapes leading up to this album.
Damn.
And what the fuck was that?
Bro, how did I miss this nigga?
Oh,
you missed it. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, we did this album in like a week, and then we were supposed to do the stream last week, but we didn't. But I didn't think about this list at all, so I didn't even go back to it. Fuck. Wait. Hold on, nigga. I got it.
like this guy.
You want to miss Eddie? He's scratching him out now. Drake.
Drake. Hey, might gotta be Her with the Her album. That shit was lit.
Oh, number 10. That's yours?
Well, that's the song, but like the album,
yeah,
the Her album,
yeah. Self-titled, absolutely, bro. Her is amazing.
I just like the realness. Like you just tell on this one, she just kind of like many of the other songs I like or albums I like. It's genuine, it's real. You know, you can tell when it's just coming from the bottom of her heart.
Absolutely.
Of like just, some they just do it so you can just hear it. Just you can tell Drake is on my top 2.
Number 7, Catalactica, bro. Catalactica.
I feel like Crit deserves at least a minute and a half of just recognition.
It's been a decade for that nigga. I don't know how to. It's been a decade. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He went from the fade. Okay, stepped it up.
To nigga to the scruffle.
Scruffles. Yeah, he had the scruffle. Yep.
And then nigga had the full out afro. Nigga, him and J. Cole went through the same transformation. I feel like them niggas was on the race to see who hair could grow the longest.
Cole won that.
He took nigga, right? But yeah, bro, his progression as a person just kind of progressed with his music. I guess it's crazy. Totally different nigga from back in the day. That nigga, the way you looked at Crit back in the day looked like that was the nigga sitting in there like not talking in the corner. This nigga right here, this is like the loudest nigga in the room type shit that he putting out now. So, but my song on that is Mind Control, featuring E40 and Wiz Khalifa.
Minus E40's verse.
Nah, E40 is kind of hard on this shit.
It's a Stizzler on the roof right there in the bottom left corner. So E40 is definitely in this.
Mine would be G-Eazy. What's the song though?
Something about the way.
What?
Nah, that's on go though. No, that's on go.
Look, G-Eazy's from Oakland. Okay, you got it.
Out of decade.
That's
the last 5 minutes, nigga. What the hell? Tripping. Yeah.
Yo. All right.
Can I what?
Copy that real quick.
Yeah. What am I doing? What? What I want?
What you doing, little nigga?
You asked me what I want? I don't know. What you got? Whatever y'all go get, bro. You know me. I ain't picky.
You didn't place my order though.
A manwich.
The fuck you and your order, nigga. Come back with a Happy Meal for your bum ass.
Trade for nothing I did though, I had to chase it. Face it, I wasn't born to live a life basic.
That was number 6, right?
Yeah.
We're moving on to number 5, man. We get into the juicy.
Good ones.
We get into the juicies now.
All right, my number 5. We're gonna go ahead and get this nigga out the way. Kanye West. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fan. My favorite song on there is All of the Lights. That may sound like hella basic,
All of the light, all of the
but
lights.
that shit came out when my senior year of high school, and it was like everybody's walkout music from my whole school. So the football team, the basketball team, niggas would go up to bat at the baseball in the baseball games, and that'd be the song they play while the nigga walking up the bat. It's just my favorite song, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what do y'all see when y'all look at this album? Like when you look at
Blurred.
the picture. Yeah, but what do you see?
I already know what the album cover is, so it's kind of hard for me to explain what I see. But
Well, since you know what it is, what do you see?
I mean, I see a white woman riding a bike.
Okay. Yo, before anybody ever told me what it was, I knew that's what it was. Cause
Okay.
I'm like looking at it. I was like, nigga, Kanye
You watching
on some
that
fuck
porn?
shit. I was like, Kanye think he's slick. I said that's a white woman riding the shit out of a black dude. And he got a beer in his hand. I was like, that ain't fooling nobody.
So I featured this artist in my top 5 list. Is Kill Paris. This was his first album, which was called The Beginning. Now we already talked about Deadmau5 and how Deadmau5's first album, or sorry, not first album, but that album kind of blew me away. Kill Paris introduced a version of electronic music that I had never heard before, which really had me hooked, and the reason why he's still my favorite producer. Yeah, man, that album came out in 2012, and that shit fucking blew my mind when I first heard that. I had never heard anything like that before, and I was like, dude, like you brought some oldies but goodies into electronic music. Yo, I gotta rock with this guy. So yeah, he's a G for that. Brandon said, "This cool, this cool." I see his face. Yeah, that's his face.
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Mine, I'd have to say Topi Wigway with Originals.
Whoo. This is a worthy number 5 right here.
You already know this is my shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this shit right here.
This whole album is
Fire. Man, I really want to say he's up and coming, but because of how rich and amazing his content is, I can't say it confidently, unfortunately. And it sucks that I have to say it that way, but it is what it is, because that's how, sheeple are today.
Nigga said he called them sheeples, nigga.
So,
And I like the
Damn,
bitches
man.
like did everything, because most of the time they'll just put like darker people in it, and this time it's just like light, like even though they're light skinned, they still consider black people. So it's just, I like how they basically saying that, because a lot of people, I don't know, at least what I've noticed, a lot of like other black people be like, nah, well, you don't consider black because you don't, you ain't really black, nah.
He was trying to say like, what makes me black ain't the way, ain't the way I dress, it ain't the music I listen to, none of that.
Yeah.
And I think it was kind of aimed at the people who kind of want to be black and want to be people of color. I won't, single them people out. But it's just like, dude, you could try to dress like me, you could try to talk like me, you could try to act like me, but you will never be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, because I'm black.
And I'm black, y'all.
You're not black. I'm black.
Yeah.
It's like,
Word.
that's what make me what I am. It's not my clothes. It ain't my chains, whatever. Yes, sir.
Fredo, you did it again, dog. Get your life together.
All right.
He said, get your life
We got the J. Cole and Kendrick coming up.
Hey, word.
And Drake, I know Drake, yeah. So,
We got Born Center on the way.
Yo, don't call me out like that, nigga. No, real nigga shit. Number
Alright.
3, J. Cole, nigga. 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
2014. Forest
You know what
Hill.
I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
Had to.
Come on.
I think I have the least picked as like your favorite song on this album. Like everybody else, they gonna say GOMD. They gonna say what is it? Fire Squad, they gonna say
Fire Squad was that's my shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my shit was Apparently, because I feel like he killed that song.
Apparently you do.
Apparently.
This is my canvas. I'ma paint it how I want it.
Man, I sent some Drake in that first verse right there.
Shut the
for
fuck
sure.
up, my nigga.
Absolutely.
Shut the fuck
If
up.
you listen to verse 2 of The Resistance, you will
A lot of people learn a lot of shit from
you will
Drake, though,
notice
just
just some Drake in that bitch. That
Fuck
is
you, nigga.
that is
A lot
a
of people
true
learn
ass
a lot
verse.
of shit from Drake. Just keep it without.
It's a solid number 3, man. Solid number 3. No question. No one's gonna question that. Only way someone might question that is if they believe it should be higher. That's it.
Yeah, but they can hang my dick if they
suck a
think.
dick. They can hang on his dick. He said.
Yeah, like nigga, you're
Dang.
fucking bugging. If you don't take my number 1 over that, nigga, fuck you.
All right. So number 3 for me is gonna be Drake.
Drake.
Again. Let me tell you something. For me to put Nothing Was the Same at number 3, the next 2 albums had to really have an imprint on my life.
You ain't up there.
I'm gonna say, damn, man, we gotta I'm gonna let you question me after we done with the list. How about that? If you don't question me, we do it after. I like this album because it felt like, of all of his albums, this was the one where Drake was finally starting to realize he was that nigga. He really started to recognize his worth and who he was in the game and how important.
Since he started kicking it with more Americans. He's fucking with them Canadians. And they
Number 3, 2014, Forest Hill Drive. Number 2, Good Kid, Mad City. And my number 1 is Born Sinner, J. Cole.
I knew it.
The greatest album of the decade, nigga. Hands down.
I knew it.
Pound for pound, nigga. Fuck you mean. This right after high school is when I started venturing out into other music. And I can remember when this album came out, I was playing, it might have been Modern Warfare 3. No, it was Black Ops 2. It was Black Ops 2. Fuck, was it? Whatever, nigga. I was playing Call of Duty. I was playing Call of Duty. It was either Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. It was in that little pocket. All my niggas from New York, they was talking about music or whatever. And they kept singing one of the songs on here just over and over again. And it was Trouble. They just kept singing. I'm like, bro, what are y'all niggas singing, bro? What is this, man? I'm sick of it. What is it? He was like, bro, he said, you don't know who J. Cole is? I said, I know who J. Cole is, but what are you singing? He's like, the album just dropped, Born Sinner. Go listen to that shit. And this is the same time Magna Carta dropped. Ever since that first day, I have listened to that shit. I have consistently listened to this fucking album. It is my favorite album. Might be of all fucking time, nigga. Like,
yeah. So my number 1, dude, trying to figure out between Good Kid, Mad City and this was hard. The reason why I chose this album, this is Disclosure. Album's called Settle. And the reason why I chose Disclosure over Kendrick is because house music in this past decade had a larger influence on me than hip hop. I didn't really get back into hip hop. I mean, I would say from 2013 to 2017, I wasn't paying attention to any hip hop. I wasn't vibing with it. Everything that was coming out was trash to me. There were obviously some good albums that came out in between, but it wasn't enough for me to really pay attention. So once house music got a grasp of me, I let go. So Disclosure they made multiple songs with Sam Smith. One of the things.
I should have had that Sam Smith. Now, Jeezy and Benel, E40, Cole. Did I say Cole? No, he's gonna be the next one. Kendrick. And then now it's gonna be J. Cole with For Your Eyes Only. That song.
is what?
For Your Eyes Only.
Yo, man, I applaud you, bro, because you a strong soul for putting that one up there.
How many Cole stands are gonna crucify you for this?
I thought he's about to put it. I think the neighbors think we're selling dope.
I think the neighbors. That shit hit you in the gut, nigga.
I'm saying.
Hit you in the gut.
Change me.
Man,
It's the worst album of all time, man. I don't know what J. Cole doing with this album, man. This ain't it, bro. Every nigga
Facts, bro.
that said that shit about this album.
Facts.
It's like, nigga, you are a casual, my nigga. Get the fuck on.